Oh, hi again. Long time no talk. Uh, Heaven beside you. Um, I was just getting everything started. I was just getting everything uploaded for you, Leo. It's no secret. We're doing Leo. Happy birthday, Leo. Let's focus on you. Happy birthday, Leo. This is your general read for August. Well, from now until August, let's just put it that way. I was channeling the Heaven beside you. Seek your truth. It was the April 1996 New York Unplugged. So April 1996, Alice. April 1996, something for someone. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box as far as readings go. I don't offer personal readings and I don't ask for money. It's just my own thing. That's just the way it works. Oh, yeah, I apologize for my hair. I was going to dye it tonight. Didn't happen. You probably already heard that if you were watching the love read. Please check out your Rising Moon and Venus sign. I think that's all you need. Readers you can check out. Decatero. Trey from Decatero. He's pretty good. Oh, yeah, Erica. Hers is Water and Fire Tarot. High Priestess Tarot. Veronica Ray. She's the Mystic Wonder. Yeah. Now I'm drawing blank again. That's how great my memory is. Good job, Ash. All right, let's get started for you. Song, general for from now until the end of August. Man, time is marching on. Once I move, I will order more cards and I will make another deck of these bad boys with new songs because it's been a year. It's been a whole year since I made these. It's been just over a year since I made these. I'm not taking that one. And I think I need more songs. I still haven't actually drawn all the songs in this deck ever. I've never drawn every song in this deck. But at the same time, I also would like to have more variety because the ones I do draw, it seems to always be the same ones. So, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I think you're bored. You need variety in your life. Things are boring. You want something new going on. You're sick of the same shit. You would like to take different routes when you're driving. You'd like to see different shows on TV. You're tired of the same food. You'd like to, just do different stuff that you don't do. You're bored. Listen to different music. Everything is boring to you. That's the thing I'm getting. Experience new things. Some of you want to taste heaven. Some of you want a touch of heaven, yeah. Some of you feel like you've not experienced enough to know what that might necessarily be. Maybe that could be the case. Yeah. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I think we're gonna do the 3 rows for everybody this time and clarify everything. Let's get your song first. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have? We only have 2 that hit face down here, so we'll take those. So, yeah, let's do that. All right. Fragile by 9 Inch Nails and Baby I Love You Away by Peter Frampton. She shines in a world full of ugliness. She matters when everything is meaningless. Fragile. She doesn't see her beauty. And then, baby, I love your way every day. Okay. Those are your songs for August. I was gonna do my affirmations and shit first, but I'm not going to. Sorry, I'm swearing a lot. I do swear, but I'm doing it a lot. Nicoletta Ceccoli is what we're going to use for you. This is my Italian deck in Ukrainian. Yeah, it's Ukrainian, which is good. I like that because I'm Ukrainian. It doesn't like me today. Unruly. You're restless. You're restless, Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get started for you here. Energy for you. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Restless energy. You want change. You want variety. Some of you are scared that if you break out of routines and patterns that you might fall apart. Routine's been so good to you. Oh, some of you have anxiety. That's why you like routine. Predictability is your friend. Just for fairness, for my Libras. I know it's not Libra's reading. That's fine. That's not the point. Let's go here. All right. In the past energy for our Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have happening? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Past energy. I'm still hearing heaven beside you, though. Yeah, 6 of coins. Give and take. Balance. There's a feeling of discontent here. Like the balance is not being easily won. You're fighting for balance. See? See? You're fighting for balance. Look at how the discontent, the malcontent on her face. She's not happy that she has to share. Is there something that you weren't happy you had to share in the past? You know, we've got here. I'm not going to reverse that. Sorry. 9 of Cups in the reverse, or something you didn't want to have to share that had to do with your emotional fulfillment. Something that you thought was a wish you didn't want to have to share. Something that was like your party. Yeah, it was your party. Yeah, you didn't want to have to share the attention. You were with somebody. You didn't want there was somebody in specific. You were there with somebody. A pair of 2. Slide away by Oasis was on before. Heaven beside you. And it talks about 2 of a kind, right? 10 of Swords. This has caused you pain. This has caused you great pain. I almost feel like there's like rejection here. It's like you wanted balance and equilibrium. You were not content. You did not want to have to share. You didn't want to have balance in that give and take. You felt like somebody was robbing you of your emotional fulfillment because you had to share. You had to share attention when you were off with somebody. Could have been that you were off on a date, or you were, look at, you see here, these 2 people are entwined. Look at, their hair is entwined. They are not individuals. They are inseparable to the point where their hair is braided together. 2 of a kind, but it's like you're entwined. 2 of a kind, but entwined. 2 of a kind, but entwined. This has caused you pain. Yeah, it's caused you pain. It's caused you pain to have to share this person. Tell me more in the past for Leo. Okay, 4. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. You opened up about it. You opened up about your pain when it came to this situation. You felt like somebody was taking a piece of you. That you were having to, that you were, you know, not getting the balance that you felt you deserved in this situation. 2 of a kind but entwined. Keep hearing that. 2 of a kind but entwined. Flipped. Okay, so now we have the King of Cups. This is Scorpio Cancerian energy. So there's a feeling here of emotional energy, highly emotional masculine energy that comes about as a result of you sharing how you felt about this. It's almost uncontrollable if you see this person is unable to harness the energy of their emotions almost. They can't drag the sea with them. They're trying their hardest, but they can't control their emotions at times. And it's not even that they can't control their emotions. It almost feels like their emotions are overwhelming to even themselves. So they may diminish them at times. And you see how they make all of this stuff so small in comparison to what it really is. And they're overwhelmed by it. It's like you may have tried to share something, but because when you tried to share it, it seemed so big, it was like the floodgates were opening, and so you tried to diminish how it actually was. Or the reaction that you got because you shared with a specific individual who is either a Scorpio or a Cancer was such that it made it seem like the emotions that you were sharing, like you were making more of something than it actually was. But the fact that you decided to share your emotions was so great that it was such a big deal to you that it was like this person, it's like you're trying to drag back, you're trying to take back what you were saying almost. Next. Oh, in the present, Leo. No, that's way too much. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to do the fun things today. We're going to clarify and everything. Because if I move fast enough, I can do that. And I'll have to look it up because these ones are borderless. They don't have the names of the things. So, and I'm not like a Roman numeral. I know my Roman numerals. I know my tarot. I don't know my tarot and my Roman numerals mixed together just yet. I know it's been like 20 some years, but you know, 22 years. But I'm not there yet. Okay. 10 of Wands, yep. Okay, so right now you're feeling a burden of responsibility. There's overwhelm. There's still overwhelm. You feel that there are things that you're trying to navigate right now that are bigger than you. So that's interesting. Here, either somebody else or you are trying to make diminish things. Here you're feeling overwhelmed. Trying to kind of like, you know, drag that beetle through that giant, like, you know, thicket of, you know. But it's like, that should be nothing. You should be larger than that stuff, actually. But it seems that there's a sense of overwhelm, burden, responsibility far greater than what you had anticipated. Perhaps you kind of entering into that. Almost cannot see what it really is. Cannot see the forest for the trees. You can't see that it's a town. You can't see that it's actually just asparagus and crap, right? What else? What do you have going on? Okay. Oh, okay. Six of Wands. Followed by the Empress. You had the Empress already. You had that in your love read. And then the Four of Cups. There's a feeling that you need retreat, relaxation. There's also a feeling here that you might be looking to move out of a situation where there's burden, too much responsibility, retreat, escapism. Moving away from the ivory tower. Somebody moving away from the ivory tower to find their creativity, to re-examine life, to reconnect with their true self, with the earth. Taurus, Libra energy, especially with the sixes here, tailing it. Four of Cups. This person is dealing with grief, loss, abandonment, disappointment, and they're not... they're trying to protect themselves. They're closed off. This could be you. This is the big thing, is you have the Red Queen. The Red Queen is escaping her ivory tower. She's dismal. Dismal yet dignified, I'm hearing. I'm also hearing the Mosquito Song by Queens of the Stone Age. But see that? I hear ivory tower when I see that. She's leaving the ivory tower. It's not in ruin, though. Look, it's not in ruin. But she's going further afield. She's traveling off somewhere. Do you see? And the insect has purpose in its eyes. It's not like... I mean, she's just kind of gone off on her own there. She looks dismal. Dismal yet dignified. But the story is such that it's, you know... moving on. Earth Mother energy. There's something about reconnecting with childhood here. This is just the card. It's not the Empress energy that I'm thinking of, as much as it is the fact that it's, I mean, look at the card, right? Look at the card. Look at the imagery. The imagery is, you know, the childlike wonder of examining bugs while you're kneeling on the ground. Who does that anymore? Not as adults, we don't. But it is reconnecting with the earth so that we can gain a sense of inspiration. All right? Dismal yet dignified. Traveling off from the ivory tower to regain a sense of wonderment and inspiration by connecting to the earth. It's almost as if this person is looking for a sense of this that they used to have at another point in life. They're at the 6 now. They want to go back to where they were 3. Because this, Leah, is this you? Because you have your 4 of Cups here. And in your 4 of Cups energy at the present time, you're feeling abandonment, grief, loss, disappointment, and in an emotional sense. You feel detached emotionally. You feel emotionally unavailable. Perhaps because of this hurt. 2 of a kind and entwined. And now you're emotionally unavailable because you've been hurt and you shared and it meant nothing, or it was made out like it was you were making a bigger deal out of it. than it actually was. Sorry. Yup. What else? I guess we're getting it. You don't want anybody to know. You might be imbibing a little bit more than usual. Going after a lot more than, biting off more than you can chew, I'm hearing. It's interesting. The woman is ethereally floating. You're sitting in very lustful energy right now. There's something about AX, the initials AX. What are the Roman? Hey, Google. What are the Roman numerals AX? That's fantastic. First of all, it didn't launch the right one. And second of all, it didn't even answer me what I actually wanted it to. That's beautiful. Anyway, if you have an opportunity to, if A is Roman numeral, which I don't believe it is, but that's fine. Two of Swords in the reverse. There's something about overindulgence, but it's lustful overindulgence that comes after the emotional unavailability. The detached emotional side, like this is somebody who's emotionally detached. They're not connecting with people emotionally. Could be connecting with somebody physically, though. Or numbing out completely, also. But they've made a decision. They're at a crossroads. They've reached their crossroads and they made a decision. They've taken off a blindfold and realized something. This is you or it is somebody else. Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Cancer. Libra up top. In the future. Okay. Hierophant in the reverse, divorce. This isn't just that, though. It's not always about marriage with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is also therapy, sage advice, counseling, the rigidness of dogma, organized religion, psychiatrists, men that are healers, shamans, witch doctors. When we're looking at it in the reverse of what this is dogma. Dogma, divorce, the challenging of rigid belief systems, even could be the collapse of old organized traditional structures or traditions that are being toppled. Traditional ways of thinking, views of thinking that are being toppled, philosophical belief systems that are being toppled. Reimagining a philosophical belief in a way that balks at conventionality. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse to follow that. There was an offer here that was not made. I think that somebody was thinking they were going to get an offer of marriage. or there was somebody here who thought that there was an offer that had to do with perhaps a contract or a new beginning that had to do with a breakthrough, a psychological breakthrough, a breakthrough when it came to a new way of thinking, or getting back on track when it came to a traditional way that things were going to go. A reestablishing. There's a reestablishing that didn't happen. But it wasn't a reestablishing. It wasn't. It was going to be new to you or new to somebody. Leo, in the future. This is unconventionality here. No new start. Okay. Heartbreak. A moth pinned to the felt. It's heartbreak as a result of this not working out. What else, Leah? Yeah. Okay. Eight of Swords, feeling trapped. Feeling trapped as a result of heartbreak in the future. Trying to nurture one's previously trapped childlike self and heal heartbreak. Look at that. We're still getting it. Still getting it through into the future. I feel like the stuff that just happened in the past up top here with that Ten of Swords stuff, it's all like this big like piece of work that you're trying to do and work on. You thought you were going to get a breakthrough there, but you didn't. You didn't get the breakthrough that you thought you would. You recognized back here that there was something going on, two of a kind and entwined. You didn't want to share somebody with somebody else. You didn't like that you liked the imbalance because you're sitting there with you're sitting there with these mice on either side of you. You're sitting there with the mice on either side of you. But you look pissed off. Yeah? Nine of Cups in the reverse. I triggered that in you. You were two of a kind and entwined. Two of a kind and entwined. Happened while you were out together. You and somebody else put you in Ten of Swords energy. You felt like a piece of you had been cut out. Even the gingerbread man's like, oh shit. Do you know what I mean? You tried to share, you tried to express, you tried not to hold those feelings, and you tried to be earnest about it instead of protecting your heart space. You might have come a little unhinged because, you know, like the stability isn't there with that Four of Pentacles in the reverse. And then, you know, in so doing, trying to share, have that outward pouring of emotion, it kind of backfired on you in some way that I don't think you were expecting. And in fact, I don't even think it's backfiring. I don't think it's wrong to express your feelings. I just think that it kind of caught people off guard, or people felt like you were making more of a big deal out of something than you should have. Or you minimized your feelings for fear that this was going to be the case. You're dealing with a burden right now. Dismal and dignified Red Queen, leaving the ivory tower, moving off into retreat to connect with the child self and the Earth Mother at the same time. creativity, a sense of newfound inspiration by reconnecting with a childlike sense of wonder and the earth itself, and being emotionally unavailable at the same time because of abandonment, grief, loss, and disappointment and love. But with this emotional unavailability, still indulging in excess, in fact, lust in particular. And somehow coming out the other side at a crossroads, refusing to walk the tightrope. And so the breakthrough that I think you recognize that there's pain. You recognize the need to reconnect with your former self to try and heal this pain. And then down here in the future, you realize that this heartbreak and this pain is something that is a mental prison of sorts, or something that is your own self-imposed prison that continues to keep you stuck. You're going to continue to repeat these cycles, and you were hoping that you were going to heal it over here by, initiating some sort of healing work that has to do with therapy, traditionalist beliefs, philosophy. But the breakthrough didn't happen. And so you're heartbroken instead. And now you're just feeling kind of trapped in the future a little bit. Feeling like back in that same energy. It's triggered something in you. What else? Is it a burden for you to have that equilibrium, or to keep that equilibrium? Are the feelings that come about by sharing or, being the one who, consistently has to sacrifice? It's a burden to sacrifice consistently, or to feel that sacrifice is being consistently made on your part. It's a burden. You've been working on this for a while. You've been trying to do inner work on this for a while. You've even turned inward and tried to make it a spiritual pursuit to try and heal that. I think in the past you've actually had emotional fulfillment that hasn't worked out. That you've tried to, you've escaped something that would have otherwise been fulfilling because of that. And you're going to be trying to start something that isn't going to flourish like you had hoped because you left an ivory tower. And two kind and entwined, connecting with the earth for rebirth. A heartache. Heartache served up with a steak. There you go. And the pain of the past and took a piece out of you. So you're emotionally unavailable, and now you feel trapped. Maybe you shared too much of yourself. You overindulged. That's what the problem was, is that you opened up so much that you ended up overindulging in lustful energy. Now we have the Six of Cups. There you are in the ivory tower. In the future. You're coming across your wish, moving forward. Don't know what your wish is, Leo. It's in direct relation to this. Opening up, exploring, self-indulgence. Has to do with the lust, though. I think you're going to find what you're looking for. You're going to come full circle. Yeah, you're going to come full circle, and you're going to figure out that you see she's looking in the mirror. This has got to do with your self-esteem. You have to realize something about yourself. Because back here, you wouldn't have a problem with somebody being distracted with this energy at the very beginning. If you were truly, you don't need validation from somebody else consistently. If you are truly, truly rooted in your own happiness with who you are, they can go off and they can do whatever they want. Do you know? But there's this forlornness that we see here. Yep. Why, right? And who should we have sitting there holding up the mirror? But the very person who we have in the present. I mean, this is in the future. You're realizing this is in retrospective because this person's far younger. And they're in the ivory tower that the Red Queen is leaving there. So look at this. That's the same damn thing. This person's showing this person their lustful energy. They've realized it now. You're realizing it in the future. Chariot. Chariot in the reverse, no forward movement. In the future, what we have here for you is we have no forward movement. Is it because you connect and you get your wish? You connect with your past to realize what your true wish is? Cancerian energy. So because of that, there is no movement forward. You may also have a change of address or travel that you're looking to go after in the future. So in August, that isn't happening. Or there's a delay. Hearing that whole who's fairest in the land thing. It's very much Snow White-esque that we're dealing with there. Could it be that what you realize in the future is that because you engaged in this stuff during the present, that you cannot be considered the fairest in the land, as you had once wished, once upon a time? You decided now that you're not going to walk a tightrope and you'd rather regret. You're regressing emotionally because you don't want to share anything. You just want to indulge in escapism, close yourself off. You're realizing things out here, but you're not healing. You're moving backwards. You're not moving forwards. You're Six of Cups, and, you know, Chariot in the reverse is somebody who's living in the past. In the future, they're not actually developing any further. They're not moving forward. They're looking back. The only way you're going to move forward is if you actually do the work here in the future and you start to see some other stuff. Bottom of the deck, you got the Two of Wands, which is just wait and see energy. That's another mirror thing. You got mirrors all up in here, man. Well, not necessarily all up in here, but you got a mirror here. You got a mirror here. How many more mirrors are there? We got 3 mirrors. There's something that's super, well, this is actually kind of, it could be a mirror, this could be a magnifying glass. But it's like looking glass. Alice, dude. There is somebody out there named Alice This is about 1996. This is the 6. That's what it is. Alice. Somebody named Alice out there that is a whole thing about. Now we're going to do some clarification. I haven't done clarifications in ages. I think it's been like literally a year since I've done clarifications. Let's clarify some shit. We're using Sun Moon Tarot for this, because they're little baby-sized cards, so it's easier for me. I want to look at this 9 in reverse up here, this 9 of Cups. Tell me more. Why do you have that 9 of Cups in reverse up there? Because, you know, I want to know what happened with that emotional fulfillment. It's got to be more than just, oh, you know, there was an imbalance. You know what I mean? Twist for fairness. Because of our Libras. Yeah, there's just organization. Okay. Death in reverse. A Scorpionic energy. You didn't feel there was resolution over something. You felt death in reverse. There was no there's something unresolved. Unresolved? That's what we've been talking about this whole time. Why? Because it was unresolved? Okay. Why was that unresolved? Because there was something that was kept secret. There's something that you felt was kept secret or hidden from you. Somebody was keeping something secret. Piscean energy, Scorpio and Pisces. Scorpio. Could have happened during Scorpio season. End of September. That happened in your love reading. End of September. September 21st. No, sorry. That's Libra season. End of October through to November. Mid-November. Like November 20th. Or something. 22nd. You felt that somebody was hiding their feelings. Seeing Cancerian on there too. You felt that somebody was hiding their feelings. You were being dishonest about their feelings. Once. Yeah. You felt that they were juggling. You felt that they were delaying on making a decision and that they were juggling 2 options or more. 2 of a kind and entwined. What do we have with that 2 of Cups? 2 Cups. No forward movement. You thought you were 2 of a kind and entwined. And then you decided that you were going to put a stop on things. You weren't going to go back. You weren't going to end anything, but you were not going to move forward with something, with somebody. Because you were hurt. The 10 of Swords up there. Yeah. You were hurt ultimately because in the past you felt abandoned, you felt grief, you felt loss, you felt disappointment in love, and you decided to take a risk and you decided to reach out for the cup that was being presented to you. Rather than ignoring it. Okay, Queen of Cups. And you went against your intuition to do so. You didn't trust yourself. Yeah. You didn't trust yourself. Strength. So in the 4 of Pentacles here, You decided that you're going to live your truth. You're going to seek your truth. You're going to speak your truth, actually. And you're going to, even though you were going to try to tame the inner beast as much as you possibly could, you still had to be true to yourself. You still had to express how you felt. And somebody made like you were communicating in an irresponsible manner, or you were communicating in a way that was just wasn't effective, was impulsive, could have been considered rude or like childish in a way. You were made to feel like a child. Tell me more. It's also watcher energy usually, but I'm not hearing it for that. Yeah, they made it like a battle. Like you were trying to win an argument when that wasn't the point. Okay. What's this burden you're carrying right now? No. You got a lot of burdens? You got a lot of burdens. Okay. Libra energy, Nine of Swords too. We got Queen of Swords. So it's Libra energy. I got a Nine of Swords. Feminine Libran energy. There's something here about justice. There's something here about the law. There could be something here about the intellect, but also about swift decisions. You're carrying a burden about a swift decision that was made. It's something that's keeping you up at night. Has to do with, you might be afraid that you may have upset masculine fire sign. I normally see that as Aries energy. For some reason, I'm also seeing it as Sagittarian energy there. I think you fear that you may have upset a Sagittarius. Tell me about this dismal yet dignified Red Queen, moving away from the ivory tower there with that Six of Wands. I was reading that as Six of Swords energy. It's supposed to be a processional. There's supposed to be a processional of victory. Why does she look dismal yet dignified, though? Why does she look dismal yet dignified? There's lack of balance. Major lack of balance. She didn't. There's Libra there. There's Libra, but it's in the reverse on both cards. That's Justice in the reverse and Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This person didn't feel there was a give and take in the way that they felt there should be. This could be you. I'm sorry. I was reading that as a Six of Swords the entire time. I don't know why. I would still say it is just because of the way the card looks. But if we were to read it in the context of what it really is, it's supposed to be victory. But this girl does not look victorious, man. It's a homecoming. It's a homecoming. This person's coming home because they lost. They don't feel that they've won. They're coming home in vain. They're coming home in vain. There's injustice. A deep sense of injustice here. And a lack of balance. Feeling totally off balance. It's like they're coming home from their ivory tower for a homecoming that they expected more of them of this. This shouldn't be this way. It should be this way. Success and justice. Double Libra energy on that. They had higher expectations. So they're going back to, they're still going back. They're still going back. They're doing the homecoming. And there's our Six of Swords. There's our Six of Swords. There you go. They're going. This is travel. Three, there's our, sorry, not three. Tell me about the Empress. Tell me about energy in between the Empress and the Four of Cups here. How are they talking to each other? Who's who? Nine of Pentacles is the Empress. Two of Swords in the reverse is, yeah, just like over here, Two of Swords. The Empress is going to gain. She's going to gain momentum. This is your Red Queen. She's going away so that she can cultivate again and get back that Nine of Pentacles. Loving, feeling under the sun. Whereas there's a despondent energy here with that Four of Cups, the emotional unavailability. It's a conscious decision that's being made here. This is not your energy. This is your energy. You're emotionally unavailable, closed off. There's abandonment, grief, loss here. This Red Queen's not you. Who's the Red Queen? Tell me who the Red Queen is. Who's the Red Queen? Somebody who's shut themselves in a little bit. That's Virgo energy. But it's somebody who's shut themselves in. There's something about time. So an hourglass, time. Hourglass is of significance here. And then the time. But then also going inward for spiritual learning or for healing. Also, Ten of Pentacles, this is somebody who's worked hard for a legacy, but also for peace and plenty within a home situation. Definite earth energy. What else? What else about this person? Who's the Red Queen? Who's the Red Queen? Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3. 3 is of significance. Ace of Cups. This is somebody who has experienced a lack of beginnings in love. Many false starts in love. One of which is with a Taurus individual, King of Pentacles in the reverse. And yeah, they've dropped all their options. They're dropping all their options. That's why they're doing this. Tell me more. Okay. They've opened up completely. They've opened up completely. They may have even liquidated their finances. Yeah, they're dealing with the same thing. They've had disappointment and emotional fulfillment as well. But they're not walking away. They're not walking away from something. What is this Red Queen not walking away from? The idea of love. I'm hearing it. I believe in a thing called love. Yeah, that. I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it. Taurus energy, but it's the traditional idea here that I'm getting meditation. Yeah, he's in the pose. He's in the asana for it. He's got the key. He's got a key. He's sitting under a tree. He's got the key. He's meditating. Anything else on the Red Queen? Tell me. Temperance. Sagittarian energy as well. Temperance. Somebody who's balancing, trying to achieve balance. There's just balance all over that, though, because they lost balance. Somebody who lost balance who's trying to achieve balance. Okay, what about you? about you. Let's see this Four of Cups energy with that Two of Swords. You made a conscious choice to be emotionally unavailable and turn down offers because of grief, disappointment, abandonment, and emotional matters. Why did you make that choice? Why did you make your choices? Somebody wasn't moving too fast. Somebody wasn't moving fast enough for you. Somebody was slow moving. That's Virgo energy. But in this deck, I see it as Taurus energy. Somebody didn't move fast enough for you. Leo, why are you indulging? Why are you indulging? Why are you sitting in this? And that's not to say that it's all lust and that's it, right? It can't just all be lust. I don't think it is all just lust. I think that there's more to it than just that. I think that the thing is, though, is that there's, this card is just so highly illustrative of that, right? Tell me. Empress again. So, you're indulging because you're not connecting with the earth. Or you're indulging because you need to connect with the earth. Taurus Libra energy. Lacking inspiration. Boredom. The need to break out and celebrate your femininity. That could be why, with that lust there. The need to celebrate earth energy, which is pleasure. Not to an extreme like that, but still. Yeah. So you can feel victorious again. What decision are you making here in the future? Or sorry, no, in the present. What decision are you making with this Two of Swords energy that comes after the lust? What comes after the lust? As far as decisions go. Movement forward with the Wheel of Fortune, fixed energy on that. Towards communicating passionately. Reaching towards the stars to communicate something passionately. This could be a wish. Passionate communication towards a fixed sign. Leo. No. Sagittarius. Aquarius. No, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. What are you saying? This is the Queen of Wands in reverse. You're moving forward to communicate something passionately, either to the universe or to somebody else. Striking out, like just out of the blue, even could be that you're discussing something about a female. Leo, could be you, could be something that you're expressing about yourself. Because look, that's a cat. Oftentimes, Queen of Wands can be a third party. could be somebody that is just third parties are not just people who screw around on other people. Third parties can be any third individual in a two-person dynamic, right? Right, the Queen of Wands. And the reverse, so was a really pissed off Leo. So it could very well be that you've got a lot to say and you're not afraid to say it in the present time. It's good. Be bold. Be who you are. Speak your truth, man. And what do we have here with this Hierophant in reverse? This is why I don't do this. It's too long. Four Swords. Yeah, you need to rest. You need to meditate. You need to pray. But I don't think it's so much prayer as it is rest, recuperation, meditation, retreat. Deep introspection for healing. All right, look at that. What is the nature of this Hierophant, though? What is the nature of the Hierophant? Judgment in the reverse. Something is seriously not... Something that you were always told is not... You were promised something that's not happening in the future. You're promised something that's not happening. The promise is that is not... And so you've made a decision not to start something, maybe? What is this? Why are they so fudgy? It's the truth. Finding out the truth. You made a decision. Maybe your decision is indecision. Indecision is a decision. The fewer cards, the harder it is to shuffle. God damn. The truth that leads to heartbreak. The Devil in the upright. And the Two of Wands. Delay, waiting and seeing. Two people that are chained together. Two people chained together, causing heartbreak. Two people chained together cause heartbreak. And then the waiting, feeling stuck because you have to wait through the heartbreak. You're tempted by somebody, now you're stuck with them. You're heartbroken because you're stuck with them and you have to wait. What's the Six of Cups energy? How is the Six of Cups going to help you when it comes to this Eight of Swords stuck energy? You're stuck. You're stuck waiting. 2 seconds. Three of Pentacles. Stuck waiting in this like self-imposed prison. Thinking back on childhood wishes and goals. Looking in this looking glass here. Looking in this looking glass. Yeah. Understanding that there are things you need to work on. Aspects of yourself you need to work on. Physical, spiritual, mental, emotional. You're judging yourself. You're judging yourself for not being further along. You thought you'd be further along by now. So we have two that remained. Thought you would be further along by now. You thought you'd have firm foundations, and you are, but you're not confused. You thought you'd have firm foundations by now, but there's no confusion about why that is that you don't. You're aware why you don't. It's Cancerian energy in the reverse, just like we have with the Chariot in the reverse. You are not at all confused why, and it's you don't want to move. You're not confused why you don't want to move forward either. There's no deception there. You're not deceiving yourself. Tell me more about what it is you're not deceiving yourself with this lack of movement forward. You're not lying to yourself. Not lying to yourself, Leo. Man, there are cards all over this. I love the colors on this deck. You're not lying to yourself. Yeah, you thought, yeah, because you know it by now. If things were meant to be the way that they were going to turn out, that there would be a lot more passionate action moving forward. You know, you are a Leo. You understand passionate action in a forward motion. You might, you know, if anything, you were consistently having to work to tame the inner beast. Okay. On the deck, Hanged Man. Yeah, there's stagnancy all over this thing. But it's good to have stagnancy sometimes because I think you need to gain perspective. I think there might be a little bit of healing that needs to happen here. There's a lot of nurturing, some wounds that have to happen here. And we spent a lot of time trying to identify what this was with this Red Queen here. Maybe this Red Queen is the other person. Maybe this Red Queen is somebody who triggers within you a sense of adventure so that you can go after your goals and speak your truth. You're going to hang and gain perspective here. You're going to hang and gain perspective here. Piscean energy, right? And when you're finished gaining perspective, I think you'll find that your truth has a lot to do with patterns of the past. But the writing is on the wall. And I think right here, we see that. Right here, at the very, very end. Right here at the very end. We got the Chariot in the reverse. We got the Moon in the reverse. And then we got the Knight of Wands in the upright. Where's that fiery action? Where's the action, you know? Right? You're not deceiving yourself. There's no forward movement. Why? Because there's no forward action. Because there's no passionate action. You know? Effort equals interest. That's for sure. There we go. Any lessons that you can glean from this? Well, no, I'm not going to do these. I won't do them. It's fine. We don't need more archetypes up in this. Let's get some things for you here. So we're going to start out with these. They're my notes from the universe on love and connection by Mntly. They're really good. They're nice little ones. I'll pull you one note. One note on love and connection. This is not a love reading. This is your general reading. Sounds like you got some healing work to do here. I think there are previous stuck philosophies that you have that, you know, might need a re-examination. There are some traditionalist beliefs here that you have that you might need to also re-examine. I think your Red Queen's there to awaken you. Awaken you to the possibilities of life. You're sitting in some stagnancy here. There's heartbreak, there's stagnancy, there's stuck energy, a feeling of false imprisonment, rejection. Over and over, rejection is being triggered. That's what I see. For Leo. You'll never ever see me do this, but I'm going to do it this way because it's most efficient. Dwell on what you love. Asking someone to change is like pruning a tree. Neither will ever be the same again. Scarier still is that you can't quite know in what new directions they'll grow. I wouldn't change a leaf on you. Love the universe. That's nice. Okay. That's cool. And your positive affirmation, Leo. Do you think I could crank out one more of these readings before I go to bed? I don't think I can. I don't know. I haven't been sleeping well, so, you know. I haven't been sleeping well for months. It's fine. I have weird sleep patterns. Leo, what's Leo's affirmation for the month of August, from now until August? You got 2. You got, I am magical. Yeah. And I am optimistic. Loves it. Excellent work. All right. Well, wait, we do have one more thing to do. We do have one more thing to do. I can't forget to do your magnetic poetry. What? No. There's not a chance in hell. Okay, let's see what we can get. We'll dig deep. Messages for Leo. Women. Okay. There you go. That's for you. Write them down, re-scramble them, put them back together. Maybe get some INGs in there to make them gerunds and go for it. All right, Leo. That's it for you. We done. Thanks for hanging out for an hour and 11 minutes. Have a great month. Happy birthday. Bye. Yeah. You want to see a real mess? This is what happens when you clarify and your name is Ashley Dawn Watson. Do you see that there? It's terrible. It's terrible. I should be ashamed of myself. Okay. Okay, bye.